The Zillman Art Museum presents Studio Sessions, a virtual hands-on art-making lesson with Senior Museum Educator Kat Johnson. Hello and welcome. My name is Kat, and I'll be walking you through today's lesson of Studio Sessions, homemade modeling clay. Through this process, we will use everyday household items to create a unique piece of art. We will begin with a brief history on sculpture and its techniques, go over the materials list, then work through the lessons step by step together to create a fun object. Feel free to pause the video at any time to prepare your materials, set up your workstation, or stretch your legs. So what do you say? Let's make some art. Sculpture is an artistic form in which different materials are made into three-dimensional objects. A vast variety of media can be used to craft the work, including wood, metal, paper, clay, wax, stone, fabric, glass, plaster, plastic, rubber, and repurposed found objects. These can be carved, molded, shaped, cut, melted, cast, sewn, welded, wrought, or otherwise shaped and combined. This method of making has been around for centuries and continues today as one of the most significant art forms. Moving out of the realm of representation, contemporary sculpture pushes the boundaries of material and abstraction. Present-day sculptors use new and innovative materials to create their works, and it was only in the 20th century non-functional, non-representational, three-dimensional works began. Shifting from a 2D to 3D method of making can be tricky, yet rewarding. Even if you are new to this process, sculpting objects provides a new set of skills for self-expression and communication. For this lesson, you will need flour, 2½ cups, salt, 1 cup, water, 1½ cup. This will be the mixture for your homemade Play-Doh. Food coloring to color your dough. Toothpicks, forks, and other implements to help sculpt your object, and a rag or towel to keep your surface clean. Take a moment to gather the items you need to join in on the art making. The first thing we need to do is create the dough. Start with the flour first, then add the salt, and finish by adding the water. Use a fork to mix the ingredients together until fully combined. Once the dough is fully mixed, pick it up in your hands and work it together until it is smooth and firm. When your dough ball is ready, wrap it in cling wrap and chill it in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. After your dough has chilled, take it to your workstation and unwrap it. I'm going to keep my cling wrap down on the surface to protect my towel and table from any food coloring. Since I have 4 colors of food coloring, I'm going to separate my dough into 4 segments. To begin, I'll start with the lightest of my colors, yellow, and progress through to the darkest. Push your finger into the center of the dough to create a well. Squeeze a few drops of coloring into the center and work it into the dough. Add more coloring to create a more vibrant hue. Take the time to work the color fully into the dough for a solid coating throughout. Great! I'm happy with this yellow. Now I will repeat the same process for the other colors. Enjoy this process. It's a nice, meditative, relaxing activity. Once you have your dough colored, it's time to sculpt. I've been inspired by my new vegetable garden and this towel from a friend of mine, so I'll be making a lot of veggies that I hope to be eating this summer. I'll start with the tomato. I'll take a bit of the red and roll it into a ball. You can use your implements to add details, like I am using a toothpick to create the top of the tomato. And I'll use a tiny amount of green for the leaf. You can mix the colored dough together to make other colors, such as yellow and red to make orange, or blue and red to make purple. I'm going to continue making my pieces, and I'll be back with the finished sculptures in just a bit. What will you make? Here are my finished sculptures. While you have your supplies out, continue to rework the dough into new forms or make more dough for even more creations. Let your imagination run wild and try to make difficult shapes, as pushing yourself will only make you a better artist. For more information on all of the educational offerings at ZAM, please visit our website, zam.umaine.edu. Thank you for watching this video from the Zillman Art Museum, Maine's museum for modern and contemporary art.